Taurus, how are you? Looking forward to seeing what's happening for you for the rest of the month. And I pre-shuffled the cards already. And a couple of quick announcements. The usual, gender is not involved. If I refer to something, it's an energy, not a gender. And I can't read for every Taurus in the whole world who has relationship issues, but I hope that I'm reaching the ones that really need the reading the most. I already pre-shuffled this, so let me just give a moment here to angels and spirit guides. Please provide some insight for my Taurus friends. There's a lot of major arcana happening here. All right. Let's see. I'm excited. This looks like a fun reading. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh. Well, let's hope that this is going to make better sense in context, because the overall energy is the Nine of Swords. All right. Ace of Pentacles is upside down. So it looks like your person is not quite ready to provide something stable right now, but it looks like they're feeling pretty affectionate towards you. There's sometimes this is the greatest kind of love of all. It kind of reminds me of the Yellow Rose of Texas kind of love. Sometimes I prefer this. It speaks to me about such depth of emotion, because it comes from that place, like the little kids here, they love on that basic level that's hard to explain. It just is, could be soulmates, could have a past life, or grew up together, or perhaps knew each other as children, or knew each other a long time ago. That's also a possibility. Your person, however, just like with the Ace of Pentacles, is not quite ready to bring this relationship into the world just yet, but they definitely do see themselves taking this into the world and bringing it forth. So they're just not ready yet. That's how I'm reading the reversal cards right now. Your person is a King of Cups, and that's a very stable person, capable of great love, but is not. They don't just react out of their emotional state, though. They're very confident in that department. Death upside down suggests to me that there needs to be a certain transition, and I'm not quite sure what it is just yet, but I will tell you that whatever your person needs to let go of in order to move forward, I think that even if they're not ready, they are going to drive this forward. They're definitely going to get in control of the situation. These are both major arcana, so I see how this person wants to do this, but they got to get in control of the situation. And look, I have another card that suggests, either past life or previous union, or knew each other. But the lovers are interesting in the sense that sometimes they look at life differently sometimes, but that's sometimes what the attraction is, in some ways opposites attract. Aren't we all opposite when we have you know, these energies of male and female, right? Because the female's looking up, like in the 5D, and the male's looking forward towards her in the 3D. So I'm not saying in terms of gender, because it just which energy you're in. And the problem is that, I, these two cards have to be related, because this one suggests that they don't like the choices that they're being given. They want to come in with passion, with a youthful sense of passion. So they have both here and here, but they're having a hard time choosing. It seems like, I know what's happening here. So basically, you know, when it comes to these kind of situations, and I feel like your person here is taking the more masculine role in the sense of wanting to decide how to be the initiator of certain actions within your relationship. And I feel that there's so many different types of energies on the table in terms of how this person could go about it. For instance, if they were to come with passion, would they lose, you know, something more stable? If they, you know, are more affectionate, but then they don't bring the passion. This can be a very debilitating situation, because clearly this person wants to handle it correctly with you. They want to come correct, but they also want to come authentic. Now, why this person is feeling that they need to have despair, I'm a little concerned over that. Why is despair driving this? My first thought, what downloaded into my body, was that maybe in a past relationship the person really confused them a lot, and they're a little afraid. They don't necessarily trust what's going on inside them, and they're probably a little afraid of getting hurt, and that's why there's that. So let me see if I can get a little clarity on this. The Empress is upright. So okay, I want to see one. I like to get a couple of cards when I want to make sure I understand the story completely. The Queen of Cups. And what else? The Five of Rods. There could be some conflict. Perhaps the way they see things has to be this, by the way, is the Five of Wands, same thing. So there's some you know, some ideas being thrown around, and people defending their positions. I don't think this is war or anything like that. It's more like there could be a conflict for how you both see relationship. Well, I'd like to pull a card on you, Taurus. What is this conflict? Six of Rods. So they see you as coming in sort of